Hello students, welcome to GS Maths. Continuing my chapter of indefinite integrals, today I am going to discuss more types from this very chapter, right? But I hope and I expect that you must have seen my previous videos on this chapter and must have learned a lot of things and of course practiced a lot of sums, right? Now straight away going to the lecture. Integrals of the form dx upon a sin square x plus b cos square x, dx upon a plus b sin square x, or this type, or it can be dx upon a sin x plus b cos x whole square, or dx upon a plus b sin square x plus c cos square x. In all of these, we are to divide the numerator and the denominator by what? Cos square x. By cos square x. Now what happens? Say, let me explain with an example. The question is, say dx upon, question is this, dx upon 1 plus 3 sin square x plus 8 cos square x. 8 cos square x. Right? Now, it is this type. 1 plus 3 sin square x plus 8 cos square x. Very first step is divide the numerator and the denominator by cos square x. Now, if I divide the numerator by cos square x, I get secant square x dx. Done. 1 upon cos square x is secant square x. Sin square x upon cos square x is tan square x. That is 3 tan square x plus 8. Because cos square x, when divided by cos square x, it cancels. Only 8 is left. Now, change this into tan square x. So I get integral secant square x dx upon 1 plus tan square x. 1 plus tan square x. I have the identity secant square x equals to 1 plus tan square x. So right here 1 plus tan square x. Tan square x plus 3 tan square x is 4 tan square x plus 8. 8 plus is 9. So I get secant square x dx 9 plus 4 tan square x. Now the question is very simple. Just put tan x equals to t. Put tan x equals to t. So secant square x dx equals to dt. Now this becomes dt upon 9 plus 4 t square. Just make coefficient of t square 1. I get 1 by 4 dt 9 upon 4 plus t square. That is 1 upon 4 dt upon 3 by 2 square plus t square. It is 1 by 4 1 upon a tan inverse the formula t upon 3 by 2, it becomes this plus c. I can write where t is equal to what? Tan x. Right? Now I again explain to you, this is the type of integral. It matches this. Now the first step what we did was divide the numerator and denominator by cos square x. It can be any one of these forms. The method followed is the same. Divide the numerator and the denominator by cos square x. Once you divide, put tan x equals to t. This is the second step now. This was the first step. This is the second step. And this is the third step. Now, I divided numerator and denominator by cos square x. I got secant square x and so on. Now changed this into tan square x. I got 1 plus 4 tan square x plus 8. That is this. Now I know tan x derivative is secant square x dx. I substituted tan x equals to t. Secant square x dx is dt. Solved it. Now here I have applied a square plus x square or x square plus a square. That is 1 over a tan inverse x upon a. That is t upon a. A was 3 by 2. The right here where t is equal to tan x. This is the way how we solve this. Now again I will do one more sum from this very topic, this very type. Steps are now same. Remember the thing. The very first step should be divide the numerator and the denominator by cos square x. Then put tan x equals to t, right? Numerator will be in the form of secant square x dx. So put that equal to dt and solve. Now question is integrate sine x upon sine 3x dx. Right? Now hope you remember sine 3x. What is sine 3x, sir? It is sine x upon 3 sine x minus of 4 sine cube x. Now sine x is common from the denominator, it cancels out with the numerator. I get dx upon 3 minus 4 sine square x. Now this is of this type, dx upon a plus b sine square x. It hardly matters if there is a minus sign over here or plus sign over here. Now method is same. Divide numerator and denominator by cos square x. It gets converted to secant square x dx upon 3 upon cos square x is 3 secant square x minus 4 sin square x upon cos square x is tan square x. I told you the numerator should be secant square x dx. Just change this into tan square x. It becomes secant square x dx divided by 3 into 1 plus tan square x. That is 3 plus 3 tan square x minus 4 tan square x. That is 3 minus tan square x is left. What I have used is I have used secant square x as 1 plus tan square x. Now put tan x equals to t. So secant square x dx is dt. The question reduces to dt upon 3 minus t square. I can write it as dt upon under root of 3 square minus t square. A square minus x square, that is 1 over 2a log of a plus x upon a minus x plus c, where t is equal to tan x. Question was this. I wrote the formula of sine 3x, right? 3 sine x minus 4 sine cube x. Sine x is common, it cancels out. Divide the numerator and the denominator by cos square x. Why? Because this is this type. So proceed as we did in the last question. This is one of the types which I wanted to discuss it today. Now, the second type which we are going to discuss is again a very interesting and a very easy. Just remember the formulas, trigonometric formulas, they will help you out in solving these problems. Now next type is like this. Yes, a sin x plus b cos x. It is dx upon a sin x plus b cos x, or it can be a plus b sin x. It can be dx upon a plus b cos x, or it can be a sin x plus b cos x. It can be both, or dx upon a sin x plus b cos x plus of c. Now, in all the cases, right, whether integral is of this form or this form or this or this, remember the formula is sin x will be written as 2 tan x by 2 divided by 1 plus tan square x by 2, or cos x will be written as, if they are both like this, the sin x will be written like this and cos x will be written as you all know, the formula of this in terms of tan is 1 minus tan square x by 2 upon 1 plus tan square x by 2. Now, second step will be again the same. You put tan x by 2. This is the first step. Second step, tan x by 2 equals to t, which means secant square x by 2 into half dx is dt, or secant square x by 2 dx is 2 dt. Then proceed, apply the formulas to get the answer. Again, I will explain this by giving you an example of solving the question. It will be much more clear to you then. Now, question is like this: dx upon 2 plus cos x. Question is this: dx upon 2 plus cos x. It's of this type, right? What I told you, dx 2 plus, write this cos x as 1 minus tan square x by 2 divided by 1 plus tan square x by 2. Substitute the value of cos x. Now take the LCM and solve. This becomes, it will come in the numerator, it becomes this divided 2 plus 2 tan square x, 2 plus 2 tan square x by 2 plus 1 minus tan square x by 2. This becomes secant square x by 2 dx. 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 tan square minus 1, that is tan square x by 2. I will write this over here. Secant square x by 2 dx divided by 3 plus tan square x by 2. This is left. Now, put tan x by 2 as t. Tan x by 2 equals to t. The derivative is secant square x by 2 into half dx. I will write this here 2 dt. Now put this as 2 dt. 3 plus t square. 3 plus t square. That is 2 comes out dt. I can write this as under root 3 square plus t the square. That is a square plus x square. So answer is 2 1 over a tan inverse t upon under root 3 plus c, where t is tan x by 2. This is the second type which I discussed today. Now one more question from this very type. Hope you have understood it. It's very easy thing. Remember the formula of sin x cos x in terms of tan x, right? it will be easier for you to solve. Now, the second sum. Revise the previous types already discussed. Watch my videos in my channel GS Maths, right? Try to follow it, try to watch. Now, dx upon, the question is dx upon 3 plus 2 sin x plus cos x. 3 plus 2 sin x plus cos x. It is of this type. Now, method is saying change this sin x as 2 tan x by 2, 1 plus tan square x by 2 plus cos x को लिखेंगे 1 minus tan square x by 2 upon 1 plus tan square x by 2. Now, 1 plus tan square x by 2 is the LCM. It will come over here and here also. So I get 1 plus tan square x by 2 dx upon, this is 3 plus 3 tan square x by 2, 4 tan x by 2 plus 1 minus tan square x by 2. Right? Now, this is secant square x by 2. Let me write here. Secant square x by 2 dx divided by, look, 3 tan square x minus 1 tan square x. It is 2 tan square x by 2. 4 tan x by 2 as it is. And 3 plus 1 is 4. Just take out 2 common from here. 1 by 2 I have taken out. Secant square x by 2 dx divided by tan square x by 2 plus tan x by 2 and plus 2. Here also 2 will be there because I have taken 2 common. Now the method is same. Put tan x by 2 equals to t, so that secant square x by 2 dx is 2 dt. The question becomes half 2 dt, 2 with 2 goes, only dt upon t square plus 2t plus 2. Complete the squares and solve. It will be dt upon t square plus 2t plus 1 plus 3. What I have done, I have added 1 and subtracted 1. Right? I get this. So it becomes dt upon t plus 1 whole square plus 1 square. It is x square plus a square. Again, 1 over a tan inverse x upon a plus c, where t was substituted as tan x by 2. This is the way how we tackle these type of questions, we solve these type of questions. But remember, if you know the type, then it is hardly a matter of 3-4 minutes or less than that also. You just have to write the value of sin x or cos x, substitute it, solve it, you get this form. Now here it is tan x by 2 as t, so secant square x by 2 dx becomes 2 dt. Complete the squares now, just solve it and apply the required formula. This was the second type in today's lecture. Now the last of the type which I want to do in this is the same thing, but the method of solving it is a bit different one. Now, the third type of today's lecture is this, right? A sin x plus b cos x, a sin x It is this type. A sin x plus b cos x upon c sin x plus d cos x dx, like this. Now in this kind or this type, what we are going to do, what the method we are going to follow is numerator equals to lambda times the derivative of the denominator plus mu times the denominator, right? It is a sin x plus b cos x divided by c sin x plus d cos x. Put the numerator equals to lambda times derivative of denominator plus mu times the denominator. Now by comparing the coefficients of sin x and cos x on both sides, we will then find the values of lambda and mu. Now I will explain this by taking an example. Now the question is 3 sin x plus 2 cos x. Let me write over here now. 3 sin x plus 2 cos x upon 3 cos x plus 2 sin x. 3 cos x plus 2 sin x. Now, let us start with the same method which I have discussed now. That is numerator. Numerator is 3 sin x plus 2 cos x. This is equal to lambda times derivative of this. Derivative of this is minus 3 sin x, because the derivative of cos x is minus sin x, plus 2 cos x. Like this. Now, just plus mu times denominator. Write the denominator as such. 3 cos x plus 2 sin x. Now open the brackets. Minus 3 lambda and plus 2 mu into sin x plus 2 lambda plus 3 mu into cos x. It is 3 sin x plus 2 cos x, right? Now to find the value of lambda and mu, we are going to equate the coefficients of sin x and cos x on both the sides. We get the value as 2 mu equals to 3, right? And 2 lambda plus 3 mu equals to 2. Now I have to eliminate, use elimination method. Let it be multiplied with 2, this with 3. I get minus 6 plus 4 equals to 6. This becomes 6 lambda plus 9 mu equals to 6, right? Now, added 13 mu equals to 12. Mu is equal to 12 by 13. Just fill the value of lambda, mu over this in any one of the equations. 2 lambda plus 3 mu, that is 3, 12 by 13 equals to 2. That becomes 2 lambda equals to 2 minus 36 by 13. 26 minus 36 minus 10 upon 13. This goes, so lambda is minus 5 by 13. Now what we are going to do is, we are going to replace the numerator with lambda times. Lambda is what? Minus of, let me write with the black pen. Now, it is minus 5 upon 13 plus mu times, mu is 12 by 13. 12 upon 13 times 3 cos x plus 2 sin x. We are going to do it. Now, just let me rub it off. we have found the values of lambda mu, so put the values of lambda and mu in the required equation. Now next step will be replace this numerator with this. Now numerator was this, so I have replaced this upon 3 cos x plus 2 sin x. Now the quotient reduces to this. Divide them. Minus 5 by 13 comes out. It is minus 3 sin x plus 2 cos x upon 3 cos x plus 2 sin x dx plus 12 by 13 comes out. I am left with 3 cos x plus 2 sin x upon 3 cos x plus 2 sin x dx. 3 cos x plus 2 sin x has the derivative in the numerator. 3 minus sin x, 2 cos x. So it's now very easy. 5 by 13. What is the formula I am going to use? It is fx over here. It's f dash x in the numerator. That is log of the base. It's this. Plus 12 by 13. This cancels out. Integral of 1 is x plus c. What I have used is f dash x upon fx dx. It is log of fx plus c. I have used this formula. Right? Now hope you have understood this type also. Replace the numerator with lambda times the derivative of denominator plus mu times the denominator. Divide them separately, you get this thing. The first one will be of this type. It goes log of this plus this cancels out. 12 by 13 1 dx. Integral of 1 is x plus of c. Now hope you have understood all the three types. Right? Solve sums based on these three types. Subscribe my channel. Now view my videos, watch my videos as many times as you want to. Learn the basics. Remember the trigonometric identities. Thank you. Thank you very much.